different take on Adam and Eve. It has this idea in it that it's all preordained. The whole thing's a setup. It's already been decided way before Eve even has the desire to eat the apple.
Broken down, hungry for your love, with no way to feed it.
Ben and I made Pave Up Paradise when we were at college, and Darshang Singh Buller, who's the then director of Phoenix Dance Company, came to see our graduate show, liked the piece, and then contacted us and said that he wanted to buy the piece, which we thought was crazy and didn't believe him at first, but yeah, it was true.
Sometimes a man gets carried away.
Well, we have a live musician, I think, which is just such a luxury. To be able to dance to live music, especially when you're performing, I think is amazing. And it's a duet, but it is a kind of dialogue with the musician, and he's very much responding to them and them to him. Being able to work with that on stage is a real treat for a dancer.
Last night, she said, oh baby, don't feel
We're using Last Night by The Strokes, a Jeff Buckley song called Lover You Should Have Come Over, and a Gomez track called Tijuana Lady, which all came about kind of trial and error, really, being in the studio with a musician who was a friend of ours, trying to find tracks that did meet the movement and kind of the story that we were trying to tell, and support that in some way, but didn't just mimic what was going on. The Jeff Buckley track seems to just get everyone every time. It's a really beautiful song.
Whose fault was that? Get distracted.
It's the only piece in this programme where there's text and they speak. They've coped with it really well. I mean, we all speak. And it's actually really strange for dancers to be mute the whole time. The setup is 2 metal buckets, which are kind of the corners of a boxing ring, if you like, and one corner is Adam's, one corner is Eve's. And then the musician is on stage as well. He's a kind of busker figure sitting on some beer crates. I mean, we did imagine that this scene might be something you might just happen upon on a Friday night, that it's just spilled out of the pub. They're having an argument on a Friday night about whose fault it was. It's a really nice piece to come back to. It's kind of, for Ben and I, it's got a lot of history, and yeah, every dancer brings something completely new. If you see both performances, the 2 casts, they're very different actually, even with the same material and the same lines. Because they have a chance for their personality to really come through in this piece, I think.